was footage of the meet on May 1st where I tore my pec. And then this is the actual photo. It's not every day. Sometimes I skip a day. But for the most part, it's two pictures, and then the next day, two pictures, and the next day. And then, like, sometimes I forget to take them a couple days in a row, and then I take more photos. But here's from the day after the tear, from the bruising to surgery to healing. Okay, so Thursday, this last Thursday was, I forget the day, it's August something. It's August 17th today, but it's 12 weeks since surgery. You can see the scarring now. It's kind of a deep purple because I actually worked out my chest tonight. So I tore 2 inches in the muscle back off of the tendon. So I didn't tear off the bone, I tore off the tendon. And then that actually pulled 2 inches. So I only had half an inch of the tendon left onto the muscle. So after about 20 days, I went and had surgery, and they pulled the muscle back up and they reconnected it to the tendon, but it's only connected by scar tissue. There wasn't no way that they could actually drill or put anything in there to hold it because the way that it tore. Most surgeons won't even repair a surgery like this. Probably a week out from the surgery, I tripped and I went to go grab onto something and I felt a pop in there. I don't know how bad it was or how excruciating or if any damage was done at all. But after the surgery, you can see the difference in the pec when I flex. This one pulls way over. There's a big gap right here now versus right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. When I put this arm up, you have all this muscle right here, and then right here there's nothing there. It just tore back. So even whenever like I go to press something up, that big old dip compared to that side. So the surgeon did the best he could, but I don't know how much damage I did to it a week after surgery when I fell and grabbed and that popped. So, but I can tell you this much. I don't have any pain in it at all. I have full range of motion back in it, which is fantastic. I don't ever actually think about it whenever I'm at work or doing anything in general. I'm back to living my full normal life as it was before I ever had surgery. So that's a plus, and it's only been 12 weeks. 1 week out after surgery, like I said, I kind of re-injured it. So 2 weeks after surgery, 1 week since whatever I did to it when I tripped, I started working back out, even working my chest out. I was using 5-pound dumbbells, doing sets of like 2 or 3. Well, actually what I would do is I would hold a 5-pound dumbbell on this arm, and then I would do dumbbell press for like 70 pounds on this side. So I'll just get a static load over here while I was still working this side out. I did that for a while, for about 2 weeks. Then I started actually doing dumbbell press of 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 12 pounds. And then, like I said, this is 12 weeks out. I took from 9 weeks off until the 12th week. So I took 3 complete weeks off from everything. And then tonight, I just worked my chest out for the first time in 3 weeks, and I used the 25-pound dumbbells. Now, I started off with the 12s out here, but I could feel on the 4th set, I was doing sets of 20, I could feel a little bit of discomfort. Not painful, just something usual from scar tissue or getting sticky or tacky. So I changed my grip up and I was coming down, my elbows tucked, and I felt fine. So I actually moved up to the 25-pound dumbbells tonight, which felt great. Didn't have any pain. I went to pec deck and I went to the cable crossovers. All lightweight, more volume than intensity. And it's going to be a long road from here. It's only been 3 months. The doctor told me because of the way that this tore, I came off the bone, they would have drilled into the bone, they would have reconnected it, and I would have made a full recovery in 3 months, been back to powerlifting full force in 6 months, and I would have never had to stress about nothing. But because it's separated and there's nothing but scar tissue holding it together now, that there's no guarantee it's not going to rip back off. He said there's a 60% chance I may never gain my strength back in my pec, and I may never have that strength back that I used to have. He also said that I need to wait about a year and a half before I start actually loading it. He said start working back out at 3 months, actually like working out like regularly, like an average person would work out, not a power lifter. And then he says in about a year and a half, I get to attempt to power lift again. But even then he can't guarantee it's not going to rip off. So I probably won't be benching for 1 rep maxes anymore. Just volume and sets and just like wonky bodybuilding because of this thing right here. But that's from the beginning, from when that first happened. That was from May 1st up into the surgery, and then after the surgery to healing. And then now it's just the road to recovery, working out. And I don't know if I'm going to record much of the workouts or not, but that's what happened with my pec tear from start to, I guess, finish, because I'm back to working out now. I guess you could say that. So, well, I'm ending it here, and that's it for that. If you guys have any questions, just leave comments, and I'll try to answer your questions.